everybody. I thought it was time to give you an update on the stray Pyrenees, Great Pyrenees, that I managed to follow me home, and I was able to start taking care of it, keep it confined instead of running all over the place in danger of being shot or something. And, well, I thought it was time for an update. As soon as I managed to confine that dog, who I decided to call Buddy, just because I didn't know what its name was, so just for anything, just to give it a name, until, something better came about, whatever that was. Well, the first thing I did after getting Buddy confined and settled was I called the sheriff's office. They had no report. Nobody had called in a missing Great Pyrenees. Excuse me, allergies are bad today. So, after feeding the dog and making sure the dog was safe and the goats were safe, everybody was safe, I posted on Facebook. And I shared how is anybody missing a Great Pyrenees? And, you need to be mad. This dog has mats. Need to get some scissors. But I posted on Facebook, on my page, and then I shared it to a whole bunch of groups. Basically, so groups to do with my county, the county next door to me, which I'm only a few miles away from. The sheriff saw the post and asked for photos and reposted it on the sheriff's page. And so it got a lot of traction. And I had a lot of people contacting me. A lot of people tagged me. Now, some people just knew that there was a woman off of that, in that area with Great Pyrenees. And in the specific area off where my county road and all the areas around here, good 3 or 4 miles, I am, maybe farther, I am the only individual who has Great Pyrenees. I'm not the only person in the county, but I'm the only person in this specific location. So I got tagged a lot. Some people did not know my name. They just knew that there was a lady out here with Great Pyrenees. And I would respond and say, that's me, and I'm the one who posted the ad. So I'm the one who has the dog, and it's not my dog. I also had a number of people contacting me wanting to see a picture of the dog, wanting, was it a male, female, all sorts of questions. Like one person, she knew it wasn't her dog because her dog has a big pink spot on his nose. So she knew it wasn't his dog. But in another case, it was the wrong gender. So it was clearly, by Sunday evening, it was blatantly obvious to me that nobody was going to claim this dog. And in fact, even before I posted, from the get-go, me and a lot of my neighbors, the neighbors who actually had seen the dog, who encountered the dog, and even those who hadn't but just know this area, everybody was like, that dog was dumped. And the dog's behavior in many ways signaled that the dog had been dumped. And so by Sunday evening, locally, nobody was claiming the dog. There was something was wrong in, the coloring was wrong, the gender was wrong, something. Everybody knew, nobody was coming forward saying that I want to come look at that dog, that may be my dog. Or, anything of that. It was blatantly obvious. By Sunday evening, I was pretty sure the dog had been dumped. Now let me back up a second here. I wasn't just hearing from people locally. I was hearing from people all over the country because I had made the video. Sit. Come on, sit. Sit. Good dog. Good dog. And so I had quite a few people asking what state was I in, because their dog was missing. Now, most, in general, as soon as I said Texas, they said they were too far, just almost universally. Because, I mean, they knew there was no way their dog could travel 1,000 miles. And they didn't, I mean, even though they saw the video, they knew. I mean, if you've got more than one Great Pyrenees, you know. Now, it's not 100% the case, because there are some variations. Not all Great Pyrenees are white, solid white, but a huge percentage are solid white. And I mean, these dogs, no. These dogs look a lot alike. I've heard from so many people who thought they saw their dog in somebody else's field and thought their dog had gotten loose, only to realize, wait a second, it's not my dog. And so, for the most part, you know, people, it's very hard, you know, from a photo, from just, you know, from a distance to tell if it's your dog or not. And so for the most part, the folks who lived in another state, when they found out I was in Texas, just, yeah, that's too far, it's not my dog. But I had quite a few of those, quite a few. And in general, I hoped that they would find their dog, you know, but, so that happened for several days, too, after posting that video. So back to Sunday evening. By Sunday evening, I was pretty sure I wasn't going to find the owner of the stray dog. Just wasn't, I knew in my heart it wasn't going to happen. Enough time had passed that I just didn't think it would happen. So I started thinking about, okay, first of all, I had to make a decision. Do I want to keep the dog, or do I want to get rid of, you know, does the dog need to go? And I mean, the dog's a nice dog. It's a sweet dog. And after at first few days, it didn't bark at all, but then it started getting its voice and started barking and everything. But I had been noticing some issues that told me this dog was not a livestock guarding dog. When I would leave, there would be whining. So it just became clear this dog was pet quality. This dog had been, whoever dumped this dog had raised it as a pet. And so it really needed to go into a pet home. That I can't have another inside dog. I don't want another inside dog. If the dog had been a fantastic livestock guarding dog, it would have been different. But I forget what day. One day this week, the dog suddenly chased the goats. It's done it several times now. It's mostly puppy. I mean, the dog's a puppy. It's mostly puppy behavior, but still unacceptable. And I could train that out of the dog, but I can't make a dog who wants to be a pet into a livestock guarding dog. And you raise them very differently, and this dog wants to be in the house. This dog wants to be around people. And so Monday morning, I placed an ad on my page. So Monday morning, I posted an ad on my Facebook page, which instantly got shared. I also shared that ad in the local, groups to do with the two counties that the county I live in and the county next to me. And I made the ad as if the dog had written it, that the dog was looking for a new job, wasn't really interested in guarding livestock, preferred guarding the couch, just made a cute ad. And hardly I did that because Facebook doesn't allow selling animals, rehoming animals, that kind of thing. And so I wanted to make it clear this dog was being rehomed, but not let Facebook bots catch on. So that's why I did it in that cute way. And so I posted the ad, and I had a few people contact me, people wanting to know if the dog was intact, gender of the dog, you know, how the dog behaved around things. There was a few people who were genuinely interested. Some was a good 3-hour drive away from here and just didn't want to take the chance that there could be an issue, and I can't blame that person. But finally, I heard from somebody, and this was like within 24 hours, I guess, of posting the ad. Somebody who lives maybe an hour from here, and that's nothing. An hour really isn't that far at all. Oh, there's bugs in here. And so, talking more and more, this person has other dogs, all rescues, and a tortoise, either a turtle or a tortoise. A big tall fence, just absolutely loves dogs, has wanted a Great Pyrenees for a long time, and just sounds like a great home for this dog. And we have done a ton of chatting this week, back and forth. This individual is a nurse and works Monday through Friday. She's a private care nurse, so unless something happens, she should be off on Saturday, when she'll be able to come, and the plan is come pick up the stray dog. She's already come up with a name for the dog. She's very excited. It just sounds perfect. And so if you're seeing this video, then you know she has already come, and she has taken the dog. And she's going to spoil the dog. I mean, she's going to give that dog the attention that the dog craves. And so that's what's happening. That's the update. I'm not keeping him. He's not a livestock guarding dog. Wow, you got the sneezes. This is not, the dog is, he's just not a livestock guarding dog. He's a pet. He wants to be a pet. And though, she has no livestock, but she has talked about getting chickens someday. And when he gets older, out of the puppy stage, he probably could be, if either keep the chickens separate or he could be trained to not mess with the chickens. So, but at the moment she has no livestock. She just has the dogs and this unusual other pet. And she just sounds like it's going to be great. And so, he'll be a spoiled, happy dog. And I couldn't be more thrilled at where he's going to be, I think. And she knows how to train dogs and how to groom them and stop the jumping and all that business. So, that's just that's the update. And so, thanks for watching. And just have a wonderful day. And you take care.